Good morning. My name is Antonia Egujobi, and this is Saturday Morning Motivation. Lend what you can afford to lose. Oftentimes, people reach out to you for you to borrow them money, and at the end of the day, the end is usually disastrous, bitter, frustrating, depression. Sometimes it leads to death. Recently, I read of a 20-year-old girl who apparently she borrowed her online lover 200,000. And when the man could not pay back, she went and she committed suicide. That's it. Beautiful life just wasted like that. Why do we do such things? I know the funny aspect is that some people borrow this money for frivolities. Some borrow this money to go on vacation. If you cannot afford vacation now, there will always be other vacations. How do we do such things? Some borrow this money to put their kids, to pay for their kids' school fees in private school. When you can go and afford a public school. If that's what you can afford for now, then that is it. Some borrow this money to live in highbrow areas when there are cheaper areas for you to stay. Who are you trying to impress? You're not in competition with anybody. For those of you that do business, there are always banks. Banks are there for you to go borrow. You have collateral, then you can always do that. But when you reach out to people for them to borrow, have integrity to even pay back. And when you cannot pay within the stipulated time, reach out to the person for more time. But some of you just keep mute. When the person reach out to you, it becomes problem. You turn it to quarrel. Why do we do such things? We really need to have a change of mindset. They've done that to me severally. So I'm talking from experience. And sometimes when they reach out to you, if it's something that you don't have. Learn to say no sometimes. So it's really important that we have a change of mindset. When someone reach out to you, if it's the little you can give, just make up your mind that if the person doesn't pay back, you just take it like that. So that it doesn't lead to frustration or depression. If it's the one that you can afford, fine. If you cannot afford it, then you can say no. So I really want to encourage us. Please, for those of you who have integrity, there's something called karma. What goes around comes around. So when you borrow money, try as much as possible to pay back or even call to explain. Don't even keep mute. So if you know that you cannot lose what you are borrowing, then don't even bother. We're not in competition with anybody. Let's take life step by step. One thing at a time. There's always time for everything. So it's a beautiful morning. I want to encourage you. Go walk. It's cold here, so we're doing our exercise indoors. Go for a regular checkup. Eat healthy because God will do for you what you can do for yourself. I also want to thank those of you that have been following me. Thank you so much. And more messages will be coming. Thanks and God bless.